and welcome to the Frontier Opening Bell. I am Boason Omofaye. Warm welcome to everyone in the new year 2022. This is how we're getting started, which is the first trading day on the Nigerian bourse. Welcome, and this is how the market finished off to start the week. But again, for a few markets that traded during the holiday season, this is how it looks like. The Nigerian market finished off the final 3 days of December 2021 by 1.07% positive. The BRVM went down 10 basis points on Friday, the same margin on downside for the second trading day, which was Monday yesterday for the Egyptian market. In Nairobi, the market went up 0.38% on Monday, the first trading day of the new year for the Kenyan market, 167.10 on the all-share index, while the GSE went up 0.02%, a very marginal gain to start the new year, the first trading day, the 3rd of January. Okay, let me take you straight to the East African corridor to look at some of the stories making the headlines. The Capital Market Authority has issued 4th edition of the State of the Corporate Governance Report that is being digested by the market just to kick off the new year for everyone in Kenya. In the meantime, Equity Bank has secured fresh financing from the International Finance Corporation, which is the private sector lending arm of the World Bank. That's about 18.6 billion shillings. And the IMF says Kenya's savings rate will improve gradually to about 13.2% by the year 2026. Also in the news, Uganda's revenue authority says it's unable to meet the revenue target collection, 22 trillion shillings. And President Samia Suluhu is looking to promote very actively the state and the growth of the Tanzanian economy in the new year 2022. She took over from the former president who died while in office, and now she's taking the economy all the way to a new level. She's been actively on the ground across Africa and around the world for 2021. Looking to the West African markets today, because the Bureau de Change operators now look like they are groaning under the policy of the central bank last year, which prevented them from taking forex diaspora remittances onto their businesses, and also suspended the weekly trading or sale of FX to those Bureau de Change, about 3,000 plus odd numbers of Bureau de Change operators in Nigeria. Now, their president, Aminu Gwadabi, over the weekend, appealed to the central bank to allow its members start to collect diaspora remittances in foreign exchange, in foreign currencies, and says they will ensure that they keep to all anti-money laundering policies of all security agencies, as well as the policy of the central bank to ensure stable exchange rate. In the meantime, the Nigerian exchange yesterday, despite the public holiday, announced that from today it will rebalance a number of indices on the market. 5 main indices: consumer, industrial, insurance, banks, oil and gas, is being rebalanced, as well as the NGX 30 and a few other independent indices that are set up on the market, such as Meristem, Afrinvest, and Vetiva Capital as well. Now you've got Ghana says the Cocoa Processing Company posted $18.6 million loss last year, and UEMOA market trade balance deficit within the French-speaking West Africa hit about 700 billion CFA franc in the third quarter ended September 2021. And on a final note, in West Africa, the Cameroon says its public debt now exceeds 11 trillion CFA franc for the full year 2021. Let me take you to Southern Africa, where the South African Airways says it has no plan to merge with Kenya Airways. Both airlines went into a tailspin in 2020 on the back of the coronavirus pandemic. Kenya Airways was almost liquidated. The Kenyan authorities came in to bail it out. South African Airways have got some bailout, by the way, from private sector money, with some funding coming through from the Ramaphosa's administration. Now, both the SAA and Kenya Airways are back in the skies. And South African Airways says it has no plan to go into any corporate marriage with Kenya Airways. And South Africa petrol prices is set to decline on Wednesday due to those adjustments on the back of oil prices. And in case, just before everyone forgets, today is the OPEC Alliance first meeting for the year 2022. We're looking to see whether the organization will keep to its promise to pump additional 400,000 barrels of oil into the market for the month of January 2022, trying to get the market well supplied and outlook on demand as well. And also in the news overnight, a new helmsman has been picked for the OPEC Secretary General, Mohamed Bakindo, who is a Nigerian-born head of the of the Organization of Petroleum Exporting, about those 11 plus countries, will be retiring in July. Now we have a Haitham Al-Haisset, who is coming through from Kuwait to be the new Secretary General of OPEC. Haitham, who's Kuwaiti, was strongly supported by heavyweight Saudi Arabia to get office. The seat of OPEC Secretary General is returning to Kuwait for the first time since 2005, when the last Kuwaitian was on that particular seat. Meantime, back to Southern South Africa. In the meantime, Zimbabwe's mining sector is set to hit $12 billion by the year 2023. And Zimbabwe's Reserve Bank is blaming the black market operators for the state of the country's inflation went up slightly above 60% for the month of December 2021. And in North Africa, to sum it up, Egypt is reporting exports reaching all-time high of $31 billion for 2021. Egypt's agri sector also set a new high last year, while it's looking to a more robust export in 2022. 87% sugar self-sufficiency was what Egypt achieved last year, part of the economic data for the full year coming through. And Copley successes closed 2.4 billion Egyptian pounds securitized bond issuance. And the CIH Bank has securitized about 558 million dirhams in Eurobonds. That's a corporate bond, by the way, on the Moroccan market. And Tunisian government says it's allocating 11.5 million dinars of the 2022 state budget. Algeria also has its budget for 2022 on the street. Part of that is our conversation this week here on Frontier Opening Bell. I am Boason Omofaye, kicking off the current trading week and the new year for you. Remember to go on our website, www.frontierafricareports, for more of our stories online, and you can watch this show and all of our other shows online on YouTube at Frontier Africa Reports. Follow us on LinkedIn. You know how to find us, Frontier Africa Reports, on Instagram, on Twitter, and on Facebook as well. Our subscription is free. Thank you so much. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time.